Hi, my name is Chikin. You can call me CK. I am a...
Hi everyone, welcome to the first video of the series, Making Wedding Filming into a Viable Business. The first video is an intro to my journey on becoming a filmmaker as well as making it a viable business. I will slowly touch on the technical aspect in the next few videos, so bear with me for the moment as I think it could be a valuable sharing for someone on how I got into this industry. First, I have no prior background in filming industry. I was graduated with engineering degree from NUS. The only thing I learned about filming is during the time I stay in Yusof Hall. Participate in a CCA club called Yusof Works that does all the video production for the hall. It was a time recording with a tape, transferring hours of video file through a firewire cable to the PC, rendering a 5 minutes video overnight, and only to find out making some minor mistake in the morning and have to redo it again. It was painstaking, but it was great fun. I guess that's where my passion planted. So I'm pretty much a self-taught, learning from the sharing of experts as well as people who had keen interest in this field. In 2010, a couple friend asked us to help cover their wedding since we have the photography and videography skill. That's when we started. I still remember there were countless of days we researched on so many videos on the internet and playing with our hardware and software to make sure we can produce a same-day edit video on that wedding day. Talking about hardware, do you know what did we use to film the whole wedding? It was an iPhone! Truthfully speaking, it was quite a powerful tool to use at that moment, as we don't need to buy or rent other equipment since each one of us already owned an iPhone. The result, we pushed it through and the response was great. By the way, that's the time when we gotten our company name as well. Last Minute Production, aka LMP Production. Even though the name doesn't sound great, there are people even asking whether it is what. But that's where we started, and it should continue to stay. We didn't quit and go on full-time on this straight away. Each and every one of us had a great job, promising career. It is not easy to just quit for this passion. So, we did it on a part-time basis, taking one job at a time to see whether it is viable idea or not. Luckily, wedding normally fall on weekend, so it didn't affect our full-time job. It was so much fun. I still remember we went to our friend's factory in Kluang to build a camera slider from scratch, going on a weekend trip to brush up our skill, as well as sharing the different ideas to make this business possible. There were definitely hit and misses, but we managed to push it through. Halfway through, two of us dropped out due to the stress and tiredness from working weekend. Three of us continued, but it wasn't a smooth sailing process. None of us suffered monetary loss because we still had our full-time job. It was a key. I can't imagine if we jump straight into this business and we might fail miserably. Starting a business and maintaining it is no joke. By growing response, I quit my full-time job and working on full-time for this. I focused on videography while the other two focused on photography. On top of that, I was a marketing person as well as salesperson since I was full-time. I got more times to market our services and meet up with more people who were interested in our services. The sales grew tremendously. Eventually, we registered a private limited, LMP Production Private Limited, and gotten our friends to design our company logo, as well as other friends who also offer us a website service to up our game. One of the key factors that our sales grew tremendously is Facebook marketing. We are like one of the first few companies who use Facebook ad to market our service. We did it when many still cast a big doubt on it. It was a great success. Since then, we have covered more than 150 weddings in 4 years. That was a good track record, isn't it? We do recognize that growing big is not something that can be achieved with wedding services only. Thus, we venture into corporate and commercial filming at a later stage. The fact that we have limited resources, forcing us to make a decision in stopping wedding services and focus on corporate and commercial filming. In this COVID-19 lockdown period, we are classified as non-essential service, thus officially jobless for 1 month. Luckily, we have a good cash flow, so we can still survive in this period. Therefore, I'm taking this opportunity to share my past experience as well as my knowledge to those who may have a keen interest in wedding filming. It may not be the best example, but it may give you a different perspective. Here we go with the number 1 tips of this video. Don't quit your current job first, unless you got someone who can sponsor you a large amount of money. If you are not working in film industry, great, keep your full-time. Work on this on a part-time basis. Slowly develop your business. If you are working in the filming industry, keep your full-time. I'm sure there are still valuable experience in there. Meanwhile, build a reputation through part-time work. It may not be applicable to all, but I reckon many might share the similar situation as us. In the next few videos, I'm going to share with you more on our operation. Thanks and see you soon.